Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way! Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies? Wait, you?
9S, we've been expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Devila? Obala? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Hopola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to...
If you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query. Why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query. Why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis. Entrance is a trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all. Corrupted Yorha units!
Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it!
I'm gonna kill you. Two B models? I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you! To me! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside.
I see.
A2, 9S is...
I see.
Say... Did we manage to help?
You did.
We... 9...
I see. What? Is that all?
That was a bit aggressive, don't you think? Come on, let's have some fun.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go. What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful. What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to your high unit A2.
Peachy. This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines. These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh? some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them. Huh? What's that? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data...
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S. Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight? We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. You're Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up! Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them. And this tower!
damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you 2 now? This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test lab for Project Yorha.
Shut up!
You're an obstinate little android, aren't you? Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it!
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
It's also very amusing.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
We are one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
Huh. They're acting like humans.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
We are.
Thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 Type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2. Doesn't matter! None of this matters!
9S!
But if it doesn't matter, why do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fine. I'll just destroy it. Get off over.
Take care of 9S.
2B. all have white flags.
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
Hello. Before we begin, we are not your
2B!
I am well, I don't know. Suicide. Look around.
We can get into the city ruins if we move that box.
Operator 60 to 2B. Time for your regularly scheduled contact.
2B here. What's wrong?
Oh. There's this operator I kind of liked, but when I asked her out, she turned me down. Honestly, 2B, I don't know how I'm supposed to go on living.
I am definitely not the person to discuss this with.
I don't think I can stand spending one more day in this bunker.
You leaving would be bad for me. It would affect mission efficiency.
Are you saying you need me, 2B?
All Model B combat units require the assistance of an operator. So...
2B?
That's all. Closing this channel.
Well, what do you think?
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
Fair enough.
What's that noise?
2B, this is an emergency transmission from the bunker. We're reading a Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. And it looks like there are a ton of other machines there with it. All Yorha units should proceed and engage immediately.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it!
I promise you, we were not aware of this information. I realize the odds of you believing me are strikingly low, but I hope you will nonetheless.
We'll sort it out later. Let's go.
"2B, Command is deploying new flight units for us. They just set the coordinates, so let's get going."
On it.
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful. Displaying data on central wiring hub. Let's get to those flight units while we can.
Be careful. The skies are packed with anti-air weapons. Make sure to approach at low altitude.
Copy that. Target enemies offline. That should do it for the Goliaths.
Look out!
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine lifeforms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet. We need more data. All Yorha units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else. We can't let this chance slip through our fingers. Glory to mankind.
I used Command's data to determine the signal's source and marked it on the map. But it seems to be underground. Like way underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there. If we're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B? We picked up the signal under the caved-in area. Let's go check it out.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of you...
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That and you, but in order they built up at the command sec isn't
9S.
You. That's all.
To be the 9, but the mo. The official.
Acknowledged.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Yorha Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that? I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Report. All Yorha unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data. Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Damn. 9S really went through hell. But you're the boss. You want him sent up to command body and all? I'll make it happen. Thanks. Oh. What? Nothing, just... You've never been much for gratitude, you know? Not that I mind or anything. Oh, I also have a message for you. Command needs you to contact them ASAP. Got it. This is 2B. Patch me through to the commander.
Oh, hey, 2B. Roger that. Give me just a second here.
2B, good job destroying that machine. Upon further analysis, we learned that the machine, codenamed Adam, was responsible for managing half of their entire network. A disruption of this magnitude to their network should weaken the machine significantly.
What's going to happen to 9S?
He'll undergo a full data overhaul up here. Assuming we don't encounter any problems, we're planning to partner him with you again.
Thank you.
In the meantime, I have another mission for you. I've mailed you the briefing. Go ahead and take a look.
Understood. Analyze current trends among the machines. Huh. Something tells me this is going to involve a lot of killing.
Proposal. Procure information from the machine lifeform known as Pascal.
I suppose he might know something. Pascal, can you hear me?
Oh, hello, 2B. Do you need something?
I need to know if you've seen any new trends or behaviors among the machines.
New trends? Well, 2 days ago I was contacted by some machines that disconnected themselves from the network. They wanted to discuss a peace treaty.
No kidding.
Apparently, they're seeking to form an alliance of some kind with our village.
If that's what they want, why don't they move in?
I believe they're working on building a colony of their own.
You don't say.
Indeed. Apparently it's located in the abandoned factory. I can give you the coordinates if you'd like.
Please.
I was actually planning to go speak with them myself, you know. Maybe we can meet up over there?
Sounds good.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map. Proposal. Use pod fire to force him to stop.
Leave me alone, jackass. I can't deal with your weird hobbies anymore.
Like I care what you think, jerk. Here, follow me. Alright, see that jerk over there? I need you to get combat data for him. Science will pay you back for this, I promise. Now, fight!
Requested mission completed. Requested mission completed. Requested mission completed. Requested mission completed. Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
A2, right? We, 9...
I see.
Say... Did we manage to...
You did.
What can I do for... the customer?
nice quiet place here, isn't it? No distractions at all. Pity about all the junk, however. I keep trying to clear it away, but it seems to be never ending.
Pascal, that's...
Pascal? That sounds oddly familiar. Oh well. Would you like to take a look at my wares? Not that I'm sure what any of this actually does, or why it was left here in the first place. I gathered up some of the junk from this place. Not that I'm...
Hey Josh, what's going on? Oh man.
I'm not even playing the game and it's giving me a headache.
What is?
It's Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
I looked at why the fuck did you download this? And he was like, I don't know, I want to give my brain an aneurysm.
Well, that sounds straight up terrible.
Well, at least he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's a quick way to get one. You could also play Overwatch. That'll give you one as well.
Yeah, but Overwatch lags bad. That's the worst part.
Yeah. I haven't actually played it in a while because of that.
I know for a fact that my brother, even though these dudes have powers in Rainbow Six Siege, he just loves going around a sledge and hitting people with a sledgehammer. He kills them too, that's what he likes. It's just like, they don't survive the hit.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact. I have something important to discuss with you today.
I will admit, he's right about one thing about this game. He said that the powers that people get later on last for the older people. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, consider this, like, the early, I just have like a sledgehammer and shit, right? He said later on you have dudes who got like nanobots and shit. How are you supposed to compete against that?
That is pretty crazy. Go up against all that future tech with just a sledgehammer.
I could create a get past and only I have this wall. What do you have? I have a sledgehammer. That dude's got smoke grenades. I will admit, the two new operators, one of them, it doesn't have like some overpower. The other one, it's just more like a fuck you. Her thing is she throws down a gadget and whoever it instantly just springs up barbed wire that slows you down and just hurts you as you move through it.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
It's actually kind of basic. I was like, I'm surprised they didn't do that like weight room again. That's actually kind of alright. I'm fine with that. Because it's just like, it's the most run around book. I don't know, you got barbed wire at your feet and you're just like, what the fuck, where'd this shit come from?
Josh, did you get Sekiro?
No, not yet. It's not out yet, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, you.
Dude, it came out.
Go get it now.
It came out like Thursday.
No,
because our GameStop doesn't do midnight releases anymore. So it does all the releases at 9 p.m. So you can technically get any game if you pre-order from GameStop. You can get it the day before it's supposed to be released at 9 p.m.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, see, because they called me about mine. I pre-ordered it, but I gotta wait till I get paid to go pick it up. So I'm probably gonna get it Tuesday. But they called me like Thursday night. I thought the game was supposed to come out Friday. They called me Thursday night. They're like, hey man, you can pick your game up at 9 p.m.
So I didn't know that. That's something I'll consider now.
Yeah, Max has been playing it, man. He played it yesterday. It technically wasn't out, so they only they told him he could only stream it for 2 hours. But like the parts I've seen, he's playing it right now too. Actually, he just started it back up. But like the parts I've seen, man, it looks sick. Can't wait to pick it up. There's so many games I gotta play, man. I'm trying to finish Nier. I think I beat the story. I'm just trying to get these like last couple trophies.
I feel you.
And then it's on the Spider-Man. And I still gotta play Neo, whatever.
Have you seen gameplay for Sekiro?
Yeah, I watched a bunch of it.
Yeah, I was just how fast paced. I was like, this is an extremely. I was like, I didn't know you could get any faster paced than Bloodborne.
Oh nah, because technically Neo's faster than Bloodborne. Well, not technically, it is. Neo is faster than Bloodborne.
Sometimes and sometimes it's not. Sometimes I felt like Neo is just like fast paced, but other times it's just like it feels slow for some odd reason.
Neo's is faster than me, and I played like a ton of Bloodborne. Like Bloodborne is definitely the quicker Souls game, but like between Bloodborne and Neo, I believe Neo's faster. Sakura, but it doesn't matter because Sakura was faster than that. So
yeah, soon enough.
You know, you don't gain levels. You don't gain levels in Sakura.
Yeah, it's like something else. Sure, like someone said, when you die, it doesn't just like, oh, you lose your stuff and it affects the people around you. The people around you start dying and stuff, so you have to be careful.
Yeah, you like unleash some kind of sickness every time you go down or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that actually plays to the game. But I mean, I think that's a pretty cool aspect. You know, it's different.
Yeah. And it's like for
you don't want
once
your
they're
NPCs
punishing
die, you know?
Yeah, it's like they're actually punishing you for dying now, so you have to either get to fuck up your game.
Yeah, I mean, and Sekiro's not really super hard either. Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's super easy or anything, but like, you know, like you have a lot more control. I feel like you got a lot of control in that game compared to like Bloodborne, Dark Souls. You know, there's no stamina gauge, so there's nothing really like tethering you down. You just gotta have like good dodge reactions and stuff. You know.
It's got the break gauge, though. If you break that, they'll instantly kill you, but you can do a lot of damage to them if you get it.
Yeah, but I mean, you got like jumping, dodges, and then you, like your prosthetic arm gets a bunch of crazy abilities. One of them is literally one of them is literally like an automatic dodge. Like they hit you, you turn it in feathers or something stupid like that.
Yeah. I saw one of the things. It was like he was like a guy to play early. He looked at them. He said, "Now watch what you can do here." He said, "This is like a way later level or something. I don't know." He kills the dude and he slits his throat, right? And Weiso's just like a gas of like blood all around him, and it hides him from his enemies and stuff. And he can do a sneak attack real quick. He like you just slit the dude's throat and just made his blood and gas, so you can use it to hide and attack right again. I was like, that's actually kind of cool. I'm just hoping that it turns out extremely well. It looks promising. I just hope it's not a bust.
Oh nah, Neil's gonna be great. I mean, Sega's gonna be great. Now I can't promise you that other game. Was it Ghost of Tsushima? It's gonna be any good?
No, that I don't know.
Sega's gonna be top notch all the way through. I can already feel it. Now it's not gonna be as good as Devil May Cry 5, but it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be a solid 8 out of 10.
Coming out recently, like in this whole little days, it's really odd.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2019, man. I remember seeing it like halfway through last year. Like a lot of good games getting released around the same time.
Yeah. Like, you know what I tried looking up because it kept showing like, I keep seeing commercials and everything, and I'm just like, I wonder if it's actually good. It said The Division 2. I tried to look up reviews of it. Do you know what all the reviews kept going right back to?
What?
I wanted to complain about the story of the game and the political view of like, oh, this is political because of Ubisoft and all that, and I was like, okay. Like big review sites, like even IGN did this. I was like, okay, look, I want to see, is the game worth getting? Is it fun or not? I don't give two shits about the story. This isn't the kind of game where it's story focused like God of War. This is more like, can I shoot? Can I play? Is it enjoyable? You know?
I got you. Weird thing for them to
kind of
try to consider for like a game that's pretty much going to be like an online shooter, you know?
That, and like, to like, maybe one review said, oh, it's actually a fun game, there's minor bugs, but they're patching them out quickly. It's actually kind of an enjoyable game, it's fun if you got friends and stuff to play with.
Yeah, but I mean, you can say that, you can literally say that about almost any game. Like, it's fun if you got people to play with.
That's how, yeah, most games are, but he's like, even if you don't have friends, it's still kind of fun. He's just like, don't focus on the story. He's like, the story, when I one ear and then went out the other, because like, it wasn't truly captivating. It's just like, I was more focused on the game because of how it was. I was like, see, that's kind of fair. See,
to tell you the truth, Whenever like people, whenever I see reviews, whatever, and they're like the story's bad, I just throw that part of the review away. I throw that part of the review away because I don't really care about story. I'm more of a gameplay guy. I want it to look good, play good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care why the characters are fighting. I just want to see them fight.
Yeah. Can I shoot the guy or not? Is the question.
Yeah, that's really all I care about. Do the gun mechanics work? Is there a parry?
Can I parry with a bullet somehow? I'm just like, whatever about the story, you know? If I'm buying a story-based game, which is like God of War, those are actually have like big parts of the story, so you gotta kind of know them, and they do it well. This, I don't give really two shits. I just want to the game go. And so far, a lot of people are saying it's actually kind of fun, even without friends. I'm like, I remember being fun by itself a little, but I was like, I need friends to play this. It would actually be 10 times better if this had friends. And my brother was like, you just wasted. Why'd you even get it? I was like, if I had friends playing this, this would be a nice game. You know?
You play it with Miles. I remember Miles used to talk about playing Siege all the time.
No, I'm not talking about Siege. I'm talking about like the First Division. Because I got that over there. I'm not talking about Siege. Nobody I know except for maybe Tommy that has Siege.
Well, Tommy's got every game. He just can't play any of them because they have to load up.
Yeah, I have to download them. That'll take you a week if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever. See, Donkey even said the First Division was a good game. He said, I understand it's kind of shitty and it's kind of that, but he's like, but I play with friends. He said it was actually enjoyable, you know?
Yeah. Oh, did you see that Donkey Devil May Cry review thing that I?
Yes.
That's it. That thing was hilarious.
That shit any time. You're the dude who can do this, and he's got dual-wielding motorcycles. The aim of the game is to keep the dude in the air as long as possible.
I mean, he's not wrong. That'll get you that'll get you really high style points, which will net you high in-game currency, which will let you buy more moves to keep people in the air longer. So
he sounded like he gave it a 4 out of 5. He really enjoyed that game.
Oh, dude, it's great. The only thing I'm a little worried about is what kind of DLC they're gonna release for it.
Yeah, that's usually the stuff that makes or breaks stuff is the DLC.
Yeah, because they're saying that people are speculating that like there are 2 female characters in the game. They're playable in the last game. They're gonna make us. Yeah, well, they're in this game. They're just not playable yet. So people are speculating that they might become DLC. They might become playable DLC. And there's actually a 4th male character you can play as. His name is Virgil. And you can play as him in 4. So he might be DLC as well. Plus they gotta add the Bloody Palace mode. So, you know.
Okay. I catch you. I feel you. You know what they're stating and making DLC?
No, not really.
They still have one more DLC to Fantasy 15.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they're like, what is it? They're like, said Adrian, you literally played the backstory and life of the main villain.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's like, oh, it's not like, oh, he's a good guy. It's like, no, you play him as he's going to madness, so you get like demonic powers.
Oh, that sounds fun, actually.
It said like you can like turn enemies into demons and shit. And I was just like, now that actually sounds interesting.
That does sound mad fun. They're doing big things with Final Fantasy 15, man. I haven't played it in a while, but when I was playing it, it was great. I had like no real complaints.
Yeah, it was a great game, but I'm a little salty because of the whole Royal Edition thing. Basically, showed me a game that wasn't complete at finish, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but that's the practice nowadays. They just do that. Like, they believe everything could just be patched day 1 or day 6,000 or something, so they're in a rush to get games out as fast as possible. I mean, I don't agree with it, but you know, that's just the world we live in now. I personally, I would rather wait for a game to be finished. You know, I'd rather wait for them to finish working on the game, and I get a full product, than like have to wait for DLC. Like I would cry if they're like I would cry if they were like, all right, here's Devil May Cry, but literally you can only play like as one
of the game.
Yeah, you can play as one character, even though the story revolves around 3. You only have access to like half the moves, the other half coming as DLC. Like I'd be like, dude, this ain't what I paid for. I'd be so disappointed. I'd be like, Capcom, you're fucking up. You're fucking up big time. You were doing so good, Capcom. You had Resident Evil 7. You had Resident Evil 2 remake. You had Monster Hunter World. And you had to fuck up Devil May Cry. But luckily they didn't, so. Luckily Devil May Cry is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like Max, he did a little personal review of it. And they were like, he pretty much was like, this game's great. All the past Capcom games they've released, like the past year, have been great. Now all they got to do is fix their fighting games and they'll be straight. which I can co-sign. They fix those, they'll be good. Those are pretty bad. They dropped one of their newer ones. Like they just stopped working on it.
Yeah.
But you know, the rest of their games are doing great. Really wait. I want to know what kind of like Monster Hunter World crossover we're gonna get for Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
I would love more layered costumes. Just give me like another layered Dante costume. That'd be great.
For real.
Or like a layered costume was one of the other characters. That'd be pretty good too.
I'm trying to think of what I should. I'm about to just download Final Fantasy 15 again. Because I still kind of want to complete it, but I can always buy more DLC for it.
What haven't you done in it? Did you kill the giant turtle thing?
No, I still haven't did that.
You haven't done that? You go kill the giant turtle, bro. I mean, once you're done with that, though. Once you do that, you're pretty much done with the game.
I was just like, fuck. I was like, am I really going to kill this thing?
Oh, nah, you can do it. Because I've done it. It definitely can happen. Is it easy? No. But, you know, it is a thing that can happen.
Man, I'm deleting something right now. I'm deleting it because I know my brother hasn't touched it in a long. I'm deleting Destiny 2. So how many open? I have 100.
Yeah, Destiny takes up a good chunk of space. It is not a small game at all. Not in the slightest.
I mean, when it came out, it was like 70 gigs.
Yeah, that game's huge, bro. It actually took me like 2-3 days to download it straight from the network.
Did I ever tell you what happened when I first got this game?
Destiny? No.
No. I'm talking about Final Fantasy.
Nah, what happened?
So when I got it, right, I had bought it from Walmart. It's the day 1 edition. Got like Masamune. They gave you the sword. I was like, that's nice. I like that. So I get home. It's in the package and everything. I open up the package. I crack open the case. No disc inside.
Are you serious? How they give you the game with no disc inside?
Yeah, it pissed me off. I was just like, I went back and they didn't want to. When I showed the guy, I was like, I was just here. Why would I joke about this? There's no disc in here. And it took all I could do to like give him the receipt. But I had to sit there for like a total of like an hour, and then they finally were like, here you get another one. I cracked it open and I checked it right in front of them, and there was a okay. And I was putting the game in at home. I was like, I pray to God, if this disc is like fucked up somehow, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh man, I'd be angry too. Well, at least you didn't have to worry about that because you didn't have a disc. So.
Yeah, I was just like, it was like, oh yeah, here's the game. It was like super sweet, fantastic, and then guess what? It's just like, oh, there's no disc inside. I'm just like, what? I still have the receipt to this day in the case. It's sitting right there in front of the. I didn't even let my uncle go get me the game. I allowed him get it the first time. Like he went to go. Like, can you get it for me? I'm busy this day. And he was like, sure, that's fine. And he's at GameStop, and he was like, "Is this the game?" And it was the world of Final Fantasy, which is everything like cheap. I was like, "You know what? Fuck it. Come home. Don't worry about it. You're gonna pick up the wrong fucking thing. Don't even bother. Come home." I told you, pick up the one that has the XV, Roman numeral for 15. I was like, "You're not that stupid. You know what that shit is." And he's like, "Which one?" I was like, "This." That's not bad. This ain't bad at all. So, patch for Final Fantasy 15, 4 gigs.
What does it add though?
$5.
Do you have the Royal Edition?
No, that's $15. I should buy that actually.
That's gonna say like you had to pay for that, right? That's not free. That's not like a. Yeah. It's not like a free update.
No. That's something they do now. If you go to the game page now, 15 anymore, it says Royal Edition. When you buy the game now, you get that Royal Edition. But for those who don't have it, when you buy it at start, you get it for $15.
So what you're saying is if you have the game already, it costs you $15 to upgrade to the Royal Edition.
Yeah. I mean, the game's like $40 in the store. I'm like, that's fine, I guess. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I can keep that 40. Not that bad. But then it occurs to my mind, but there's all the DLCs I want, and they're all like $10 a piece, I think. Actually, I don't think. Let's see, episode Gladio was $5. I was surprised. I got like 3 hours out of that for a $5 DLC, which was but very fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gotta be pretty fun because you play as him for a little while in the actual main story, and I remember thinking, I was like, man, and he's got fun mechanics.
Yeah, but in the Royal Edition, you can switch to them whenever.
Yeah, I heard about that. You can switch to any of the characters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird.
That's a weird looking enemy.
Well, all it does is like it switches to like each of them have their own little special menu, right? Like a special thing when you play their DLCs. When you switch to it in the main game, it just pops up their version. And I'm like, okay, that's fire. Yeah. I can finally play as someone like the guy, like the one who's always dying on your team. I can finally play as the dude who dies a lot. I can actually properly put him to use.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, that sounds just terrible. Because you could just be Noctis with a gun, which would be way better.
Yeah. Well, no, like, Prompto gets more. I'm like, what do you mean? It was like, when you switch it to him, it's like, oh, he's got a machine gun now, he's got an RPG, he's got the pistol. I'm like, where is this stuff from? Where did he get this RPG? Why isn't he using it beforehand? Let's see, episode Gladios, $5. Promptos is $5, and Ignis is $5. See, right there, that's $15 for 3 DLC. Technically 10, since I've... Right? And then you have the Royal Pack, which is just meaning you get all the stuff that's on the Royal. And then there's the online make your own character. Where is that at? There's Comrades. Say Comrades was actually kind of fun.
I always wanted to try that. I just never played it. I wanted to try that, I just never played it. I never re-downloaded Oh, actually what happened is my brother, I told him he could borrow my copy of the game, which he did.
Uh-huh.
But my brother lives in North Carolina, so I just haven't seen it since since he borrowed it.
So he's got your copy of Final Fantasy?
Yeah, because I did buy it. And I beat the story and everything. That's why I let him borrow it after I had beaten it. I could probably get a copy and try it again though if I want to. But like, when I play games like that though, the big story games, I always try to do everything in them up front. The only thing I didn't do in Final Fantasy 15 is I didn't do the post-game dungeons because apparently they're a lot harder.
Yeah, there's like 10 of them. I beat 4 of them.
Oh,
the
really?
weapons you get in them though, yeah, the weapons you get that international. There's nothing special about them. There's just endless caverns with like super buffed up, powerful versions of the enemies at the bottom. But the weapons you do get from them, goddamn, high-end in-game damage.
Do they put
I was like,
do they put the royal weapons to shame?
so far I've yet to get one for Noctis. I think I've gotten one for like Prompto. I was like, what can this pistol possibly do? Like the best pistol I had at the time, it did like 260. I was like, this. Come on, work. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, that worked. It did that NAT thing. Ugh.
Did I make it down here? Okay. Sorry, I was free falling for a second. I had to figure something out.
Yeah, that's fine. It was just like, oh, this pistol does like 550 damage. I was like, god damn, this really is. There is one dungeon in the game they'll never tell you about. There's no enemies in it at all. It's all platforming.
That sounds easy. Oh, what was that?
No, they were like, oh, this. They were like, a lot of people was like, oh, that must be easy. Like, no, it's not. It takes like, they're like, this is a 2-hour dungeon if you can platforming. I'm like, god, fuck.
I like it. That didn't sound bad. You have like a teleport.
I don't think there's any teleport locations. Can't remember. The only way you can get to it is through the flying car. So you can literally only do it at the end of the game. Let me look up. FF.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never got good with the flying car.
I mean, you don't have just the flying car now. You have another thing. They give you like, it's off-road, so you can take the vehicle.
Wait, they give you something else?
Monster truck. Yeah, like it was an update, part of a free update. You can put like monster truck car now, and it can go off-road and you can jump.
You didn't know about that? That's not new.
No, I said I know. No, I said that's the thing they added.
Okay, I was gonna say they had that when I was playing the game.
Yeah, I think there's another thing with the car. Something.
I used it for a while, and I was like, you know, this is okay. Until the car started getting like stuck in like weird spots, and I was like, all right, this is terrible. So like,
yeah,
I stopped taking the car off road, even though I had tires for it, because it just wasn't good.
Yeah.
That's when I learned about the Chocobo, and I was like, I'm just gonna ride the Chocobo. The Chocobo have better mobility.
Yeah. The Final Fantasy Comrades thing is only $10. That's not bad.
Oh, that's his own thing? How does it even work?
Comrades is multiplayer. You can play by yourself or with people. It's like you create your own character and everything. And one of the most satisfying things they say about it is like you get the from the other games. They're like, what do you mean? I was like, well, you remember the guy in episode Gladio, the dude who's got just one arm and a big ass sword? You can fight him in that as a boss and like get loot off him. They say it's actually pretty cool. That is genuinely interesting. It's done copying from the. If you do not want to use the application's network features, you can skip the update and start the application now. Yes, I want to start Final Fantasy 15 without the network. Network based in this. I don't have the network stuff. It's in sync, back in business. Did something pop up? What the fuck popped up? Wonder what that was about. Open combat. This was never here. What's the hell? It's got like a new thing I'm hitting. I hit and it said open combat. Oh, this thing. I remember you from the demo.
Oh, okay, I'm going the wrong way now. So this game, if you like, if you get to like a specific area, they let you buy achievements, so you don't actually have to get all the achievements. You can just buy them with the in-game currency.
The lazy man's method.
I mean, it's not really lazy. You still gotta farm the gold for it. I mean, they're not like cheap. They still cost you like 100,000 gold.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you know, I think it's pretty cool. You got an alternate way to get them.
Yeah, that's true.
Did all you guys come back? I think y'all did.
Is this the game's way of telling me that I can do this? What? Installs? That's actually going down pretty fast, so it probably shouldn't even take that long. I was like, why can't I load my game up and then in the top right corner, it's in small text, it says install time remaining, and it says 50 minutes. I'm like, ugh. But it's actually going down faster than that. Like, it's only been 2 actual minutes, and it's already at 42. I guess that's what that open combat section's for. To just kill enemies while you... Let me go to options. Is there anything different? Of course. Not gonna lie, this game actually really is good for what it is, you know?
On Fantasy 15? Yeah, I mean, I think it got like good reviews and stuff, right? Like, I mean, I played it. It was fun. It actually got me to play an actual Final Fantasy game, so. Prior to 15, I had never played an actual Final Fantasy.
Like, I played maybe 1 or 2 of them.
I'm not even gonna worry about you.
That was as far as I had gone.
Yeah, I played a little bit of 4, I think.
First ever, like, fully played on through. Interested. Even though it was a nice... Like, oh, this is a big change for us. It was still good.
Yeah.
It disappointed my hope for the new Final Fantasy VII, though.
Why did you disappoint that?
Because they said they might split it into 3 games. And that actually like genuinely upset me.
Yeah, I remember his favorite. So like anytime there's Final Fantasy 7 news, he's all over it. I think he's got like 6 full playthroughs of Final Fantasy 7 on his channel. He plays it at least like once a year. Oh, so this is how I was supposed to get down here. I see now. Alright, you're breaking up, Josh. I can't really hear what you're saying. Yoink. Alright, you ridiculous robots. There's enough carnage for everybody. Line up.
The destroyer of worlds is here. Surrender.
This elevator better take me down. Although I have no real idea how to tell from the inside. Okay, I'm pretty sure it took me up. It did. This isn't where I wanted to go.
Tommy's not online.
What?
It's a surprise. Tommy's not online.
I haven't really seen Tommy online in a while. On this like PSN.
He's probably busy with Xbox.
Yeah. Playing that Apex over there.
While E's killing Apex.
Oh yeah. He is literally killing it. Is that a door back there? Ooh, that is a door.
They got a new character in there too.
Yeah, I saw some stuff about him. I think his name's Octane or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought something busted that door.
He gives up like 10% of its health, but he becomes super fucking 30 seconds. A lot of people are like, why would you ever do that? It was like, well, here's the thing. He constantly gets back health, like constantly, even if he just got like shot.
Oh, this is weird. I need to sell some items.
Time to sell items.
Check something real quick.
Set this. Install time 23 minutes. Fuck. Oh, you just got a text from Carlisle. What the fuck?
Let me cut this off real quick.